calm mind. Pain accepted. Power rises. Stoicism. A calm mind is not something you wait for. It is something you build. Most people believe peace arrives when life becomes easier, when problems disappear, when pain finally loosens its grip. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Calm is not the reward at the end of struggle. Calm is the weapon you carry into it when the world feels loud and chaotic. When pressure mounts and emotions threaten to take control, the Stoic does not run. He slows down. He breathes. He observes. A calm mind is not weakness. It is discipline. It is strength under control. When you master your reactions, nothing outside of you can truly dominate you. Pain is not an enemy in Stoic philosophy. Pain is a teacher. Most suffering comes not from what happens to us, but from our resistance to it. We exhaust ourselves fighting reality, wishing things were different, replaying moments we cannot change. The Stoic accepts pain without surrendering to it. Acceptance is not approval. It is clarity. When you stop arguing with reality, you free your energy to act wisely. Pain reveals your limits, sharpens your awareness, and strips away illusions. When you accept pain, it loses its power to break you. A calm mind allows you to sit with discomfort without panic. It gives you space between the event and your reaction. In that space lies your freedom. Anger fades when you refuse to feed it. Fear weakens when you look at it directly. Anxiety dissolves when you focus on what is within your control. Stoicism reminds us that we control our judgments, our actions, and our character. Everything else is external noise. The moment you internalize this truth, life becomes lighter. Not easier, but lighter. Power rises when you stop wasting energy on what you cannot control. True power is not domination over others. It is mastery over yourself. The strongest people are not the loudest or the most aggressive. They are the ones who remain steady when others collapse. They choose reason over impulse. They choose patience over rage. They choose long-term character over short-term comfort. This kind of power cannot be taken from you, because it is built internally, decision by decision. Stoicism trains you to endure without bitterness, to struggle without resentment, to succeed without arrogance. When life tests you, it is not asking you to complain. It is asking you to grow. Every challenge is an opportunity to practice discipline, courage, justice, and wisdom. These are not abstract ideas. They are daily actions. Choosing to stay calm when insulted. Choosing to act with integrity when tempted. Choosing to persist when quitting feels easier. A calm mind does not mean an empty mind. It means a focused one. You learn to silence unnecessary thoughts and direct your attention toward purposeful action. You stop reacting emotionally to every trigger. You stop giving power to opinions that do not matter. You begin to move through life with intention. This is why Stoicism remains relevant across centuries. Human nature has not changed. Fear, desire, pride, and anger still drive most decisions. Stoicism offers a way out of that chaos. Pain, when accepted, becomes fuel. It builds resilience. It reminds you that you have survived before and you will survive again. The Stoic does not ask why suffering exists. He asks how to respond to it well. You may not control what happens, but you always control who you become because of it. That is where real power rises. Not from comfort, but from endurance. A calm mind changes how you experience the world. Situations that once overwhelmed you begin to feel manageable. People who once triggered you lose their grip. This does not happen overnight. It is trained, like a muscle. Every time you choose restraint over reaction, you strengthen it. Every time you choose silence over needless argument, you sharpen it. Stoicism is not passive. It is active mental training. It asks you to show up every day and practice mastery, even when no one is watching. The Stoic understands that emotions are signals, not commands. Feeling anger does not mean you must act on it. Feeling fear does not mean you must retreat. Feeling sadness does not mean you are broken. Emotions rise and fall like waves. Reason is the anchor. When you anchor yourself in reason, you stop being dragged by every emotional surge. This is how a calm mind is preserved even in chaos. Pain becomes unbearable only when it is combined with fear and imagination. We suffer more in anticipation than in reality. Stoicism teaches you to face what is in front of you, not what might happen. The present moment is always more manageable than the future you create in your mind. When you bring your attention back to now, pain becomes specific, limited, and survivable. This is acceptance. Clear-eyed, grounded, and strong. Power rises when you stop needing external validation. The need for approval makes people fragile. Praise inflates the ego. Criticism destroys it. The Stoic stands in the middle, unmoved by either. You learn to measure yourself by your values, not by opinions. When you no longer depend on applause, you become dangerous in the best way. Independent, focused, free. Stoicism teaches voluntary discomfort to prepare you for involuntary hardship. You train yourself to need less, so loss cannot cripple you. You practice discipline so temptation cannot control you. You choose hard paths intentionally, so unexpected difficulty does not shock you. This is not self-punishment. It is self-respect, a reminder that you are stronger than comfort has led you to believe. A calm mind also sharpens judgment. You see situations as they are, not as you wish them to be. You stop lying to yourself. You stop avoiding difficult truths. Clarity replaces denial, and clarity is power. When you understand reality clearly, your decisions improve. Your actions become precise. Your energy stops leaking into pointless battles. The Stoic does not chase happiness. He builds meaning. Happiness is fleeting. Meaning endures. A life grounded in purpose can withstand pain, loss, and uncertainty. When you know why you endure, the how becomes manageable. This is why Stoicism focuses on character. Wealth can vanish. Status can fade. Health can fail. Character remains. If you've made it this far, it's because this philosophy speaks to something deeper in you. A desire for control over your inner world. A hunger for strength that doesn't rely on external conditions. This channel is here to guide you on that path. If you want more Stoic lessons that build mental toughness, clarity, and unbreakable calm, subscribe to this channel. Stay connected, stay disciplined, and keep training your mind. Calm the mind. Accept the pain. Let your power rise.